Peace and love, peace and love. Today I want to come to you guys with just like a little bit of information that I came across. I came across something called synaptic pruning, and it's called active forgetfulness. And I had to sit with myself. Well, I had to sit with myself on this, and go within myself. But this is what I feel like I'm being pointed towards. And so synaptic pruning is pretty much like in your prefrontal cortex, right? What happens is when it starts to get, let's say full, right? It starts to disconnect some of the synaptic connections. So what happens is it's a process of forgetting, right? So like that's why like for instance, a person can't tell you their full day, prior to the day before. They can't tell you that full day. They can't, especially like once, days are added, like once you go forward through time, chronos, once you go forward, you'll understand like you won't be able to tell me like exactly those thoughts, those exact words you said, the exact times you called someone, the exact, that's why you have a phone, that's why you have things so that way you can reference to them, go back into those memories. And it's not necessarily like deleting the memories, I don't think, it's because this is my own opinion. But it's kind of just like disconnecting so you do kind of release, you do kind of release some memories. It's not like, you just have information that just siphons throughout your brain through the rest of your life. Your brain has ways of, filtering out that, old information. Like, like for instance, how could a person change if there was no filtration? You know what I mean? Also too, then you go to active forgetfulness. And active forgetfulness is basically the same thing as the synaptic pruning. Active forgetfulness is like a process of the brain doing the same thing, just disconnecting those neural connections that it doesn't necessarily need, or it doesn't necessarily fit to your vessel, or blah blah blah. So I just wanted to touch bases on that. Also, before I go, I want to speak prosperity on the nations. I want to speak clarity on the nations. And I definitely want to speak discernment on the nations. Make sure that you're sitting down with your